Alright, I've got a problem with my turn signal, the left turn signal. It starts doing that fast blink thing, which tells me there's a burned out bulb on the left side of the car. Let's go check it out. It's not that one. Okay, it's this one. Okay, I've got to change that bulb. Alright, looking at the other side, there's one bulb here, and then there's a very small, hard to see bulb right in there. The first thing I'm going to do is to remove this engine air filter box. That's super easy, and it will give me ready access to the turn signal connector and socket. The first thing I'm going to do is to remove this band clamp here. Let's move this thing first to get it out of the way. Now I can get access to this. Next, I'm going to just put just a little bit of pressure toward the firewall with my thumb, not much. Then I can rotate this little thing, and it's my temperature sensor thermistor. Rotate it and then just kind of jiggle it and it will come out. Set it to the side. Then I'm going to remove the only hold down bolt, which is 10 millimeter. Got it. Next step is to remove this plastic rivet here. I'll use a trim panel tool for that. Then I'm going to remove the engine air filter box by rocking it back and forth gently, lifting it up. There we go, easy. And the side indicator bulb is about 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches behind this front fender right there. So it's like straight down here. The point of view of this camera is from where the engine air filter box was and looking toward the front fender that I was just pointing at. The corner turn signal bulb socket is clearly visible. It's removed by twisting it counterclockwise approximately 1/4 to 1/2 turn and pulling it out. So I've taken out this extreme side turn signal bulb, which is right here, corresponding to this lens right here, and it is extremely tight back in there. So here's that bulb. It was easy to take this socket out, just rotate, and it comes right out, no problem. It is difficult for me to get that on camera. It is very far into the corner of the car, somewhere like under here or there. And then there is the front turn signal indicator bulb. I don't know if I have that in frame or not, but it's right there. And that bulb is in front here, behind here. Okay, here's the front turn signal indicator bulb and its socket and cable. I was able to twist the, reach up in there, twist the socket counterclockwise and remove it. And I've got plenty of wire to work with here, so that's not a problem. I'll just pop that bulb out and put the new one in. Okay, I got that one back in there. It's kind of a trial and error to get it to align in the socket properly, and then just twist it clockwise and it locks in place. Okay, here are my turn signal indicator bulbs. The one on the right is the side marker, and that is part number 2827. The one on the left is the front bulb, and that is part number 3457A. Okay, I'm going to put the airbox back in. It's important to get these little pegs aligned down here. You can see those two posts that the airbox grommets fits down over. Making sure not to fold the bottom of this pipe, the lip of the bottom of this pipe over when I'm putting it on this nozzle on the airbox. Got that seated. Seat this. Put the temperature sensor back in. So that's good to go. Okay, so the driver's turn signal is working again now. I did not change the side indicator bulb. It's still working. It's very dim. Turn signal restored. Good. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, or you just want to see more content like this, please like, subscribe, and share.